Good morning, viewers. It's Thursday morning, February 13, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's Business News, where we provide you the latest and updated 5-minute stock market wrap. Wall Street traders sent bond yields soaring after hot inflation data spurred bets the Federal Reserve won't have much room to cut rates, though stocks spared most of Wednesday's losses as tech buyers stepped in. US stocks fell on Wednesday after the first inflation readout for 2025 stoked investors' concerns about stubborn price pressures and reignited worries that interest rates might not come down as expected. The consumer price index rose 3% in January from a year earlier, an acceleration from December's rate and faster than economists had expected. The WSJ dollar index and treasury yields rose after the CPI figures were released while stocks turned lower. January CPI often reflects big price adjustments are made by businesses to kick off the year. So today's report marks an important test of the Federal Reserve's progress in its fight to tame inflation. The S&P 500 declined 0.27% to end the session at 6,052 points. The Nasdaq gained a mere 0.03% to 19,650 points, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average declined 0.5% to 44,368 points. Fed Chair Jerome Powell, meanwhile, delivered a second day of testimony on Capitol Hill. He said, Senators, that Wednesday's inflation report offers the latest reminder that the central bank has made great progress towards bringing inflation closer to its goal, but we are not quite there yet. On Tuesday, he said the Fed doesn't need to rush to cut rates since the economy is doing well. Almost every major group in the S&P 500 fell, though the gauge trimmed most of its 1.1% slide as Tesla Incorporated led gains in mega caps and Meta Platforms Incorporated rose for an 18th straight session. Nvidia and Amazon dipped more than 1% with the two AI computing heavyweights weighing on the S&P 500. In late hours, Cisco Systems Incorporated jumped on an upbeat sales forecast. CVS Health surged 15% after the healthcare conglomerate beat fourth quarter profit estimates, hinting at improved performance under the new CEO, David Joyner. Gilead Sciences jumped 7.5% after the biotech company forecast 2025 earnings above analyst estimates. Meanwhile, Lyft dropped 8% after the ride-hailing company forecast current quarter gross bookings below estimates. In extended trade, Robinhood markets surged 5% after the stock trading platform reported quarterly revenue above analyst expectations, fueled by frantic trading activity on the back of Donald Trump's presidential election victory in November last year. The CBOE volatility index, known as Wall Street's fear gauge, jumped to its highest in a week. In Wednesday's other market action, the 10-year US Treasury yield jumped above 4.6% as traders dialed back bets on rate cuts. Bitcoin traded around $97,000. Oil sank as the US agreed with Russia to begin talks on the ending of the war in Ukraine. That's it for today, my dear viewers. And if you are enjoying this content, please do subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow morning. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.